Hello Pisces, and welcome to today's zodiac reading. So today is actually the first day that I am doing zodiac sign readings, and I am so excited because this is something I've been wanting to do for a long time now. So we're finally doing that. If you are new here, welcome. I am your host, Leah Apocrypha, and it is a pleasure to meet you. I hope that you'll consider liking, sharing, subscribing, and dinging the dong if you really like these messages and my videos. Now, if you're returning, hey soul family, welcome back. I love you guys. Hugs. So, I would like to give a shout out and thank you to the awesome jams that we'll be playing, that we'll be vibing to today. If you want to know more about that, disclaimers, description, decks, all of that will be in the description box down below. So thank you again. Now, today is going to be a quick 3-card pull. We'll see what comes out for Pisces, and there's already cards that flew out for you. So, let's see really fast what these cards are. We had the 8 of Wands, we have the 10 of Cups in reverse, the 7 of Cups upright, and the Death card. Now, some of these cards came out in one of the last readings, so let me feel to see if these messages are the messages that want to come through. And I think I'm going to reshuffle for you guys, okay? But if you wanted to write down these cards and look further into that for your own messages, then do so. This is the 8 of Wands, the 10 of Cups in reverse, the 7 of Cups upright, and Death in reverse, okay? But let's put these back and see what wants to come through for Pisces today. What messages want to come through for Pisces? First card is the Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay. Whoa. Oh my god, that's another card that came out in our reading, and okay. So this card also came out. The 9 of Cups in reverse. That one was upright, and then this one came out with the back showing, and this is the Queen of Swords. Okay, Pisces, with the 2 of Pentacles in reverse underneath, I feel that there's what's been going on, Pisces. The Ace of Cups in reverse, the 9 of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse, the 2 of Pentacles in reverse underneath the deck. There have been a lot of blockages that you have been feeling in love lately, in emotional fulfillment, whether that is love or otherwise. It could be career, it could be otherwise. But I'm feeling a lot of emotion here. You guys have been feeling really emotional, been really struggling for some reason. You may be feeling like love just isn't in the cards for you lately, so to speak. You're trying to be emotionally stable within yourself, but you may be struggling quite a bit with that. The Queen of Swords in reverse, you're not conveying to people how you truly feel in regards to a connection that you have or had. There really is a lot here about indecision, especially with the 2 of Pentacles in reverse underneath the deck as well. A lot here about indecision, about not speaking your mind, about feeling left out, about feeling like you're losing faith, you're losing hope in love or emotional fulfillment in whatever way, shape, or form that is for you. The Ace of Cups can symbolize a new beginning in love or emotional fulfillment, was in reverse. Now in this card we see a lot of different stars symbolizing hope, faith, guidance. You may have been feeling disconnected from people, from yourself, from your spirit guides, from your ancestors. The Nine of Cups upright is about emotional fulfillment and stability within oneself. In the original Rider-Waite Tarot depiction of the Nine of Cups, we see someone who's sitting in the front with their arms crossed and 9 cards behind them. They may be emotionally stable within themselves, but there's this kind of arrogance or this kind of, how can I say it? Like, well, I don't need your cup to have emotional fulfillment because I have 9 cups. So I don't need your cup. But in reality, to have 10 cups, you need 1 more cup. The Queen of Swords in reverse, you want to pursue what makes you feel balanced. You want the truth, you want to share the truth, and you want that around you. I'm sorry if you hear sounds going all over, dogs barking, people yelling. I cannot control that. So perhaps you may feel like things have been quite chaotic in your life right now, especially with all of these difficulties and difficult times with emotional imbalances and instabilities and discomfort within you. You may have wanted to speak your mind and to follow your truth and to follow the guidance to your freedom. You may be wanting to work on what changes you can make in your life, like the Death card about change and transformation, and following what it is in your, I'm sorry, what it is that you want in order to heal your heart, in order to heal whatever it is that's going on in your situation, your life right now. And again, sorry for all the yelling and all that shit. I cannot control it, and that is usually why I try not to film at this time of day. But I had no choice. So I hope that you guys can forgive me for that and understand. Now, the Two of Pentacles, a lack of decision. And it's like, you may know what you want, you may know what it is that you need, but you may be struggling to aim the arrow, the bow, towards that, and to make that finite decision to shoot and see where the arrow hits the target. Because it takes time, it takes practice, it takes commitment, it takes all of that. The Two of Pentacles is about making a decision and choosing and living with that choice in order to move forward. Things have been quite difficult for you, I feel. You may be showing externally to your friends, to your family, to your coworkers that everything's okay and that you're happy and that things are going great and better. But deep down inside, you're feeling like something's missing. And it's some kind of emotional fulfillment, some kind of emotional stability, some self-love, some desire for someone else to share love with you. And I know how this feels, Pisces. I do understand how this feels, because I also desire more you know, and desire outside of myself. But I also understand that I have to give this to myself first in order for a healthy relationship to come. I have to have healthy love within myself in order to understand healthy love within someone else. It's important for you to pursue what makes you happy. All these stars here, they're trying to guide you towards what it is that you really want to manifest in your life. The Ace of Cups. You need to fill your own cup before you could fill someone else's cup, before you can expect or desire someone else to fill your own cup. That's very important. To speak your mind. Say how you feel. You want happiness? You want freedom? Say how you feel. If there has been something left unsaid that you really feel the need to say, to convey, to speak your mind, then you should say it. And you know what? Maybe you won't get the desired outcome that you want. But at the end of the day, that's not what matters. What matters is you say how you feel, you did your part, and you can see by that person's reaction what they really want. And then you will have no question as to where to put your time and energy into. If they receive your message as, oh, okay, so that's how you feel, honestly, I've been feeling like this too, and blah, 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 then cool. I saw 1144. But if you see that you open up and you are vulnerable and they just shut you down like, oh, well, blah, 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 and like, I don't need you anyway, then fuck them. Like, wish them well and like, okay, I see where we're at. Okay, I wish you the best. Bye. You know what I mean? Again, sorry for all the yelling. I have zero control over all of the noise in the background. I feel like you're annoyed too. I saw 1223. You're annoyed with the circumstances, the people around you, the situations that you've dealt with, the emotional instability that people have been, you know, played a part in your life. But you need to understand that you're stronger than that and that you have learned from these things. You have learned your lessons in life. And if there's a connection that you're trying to open up to, or you're trying to convey how you feel, and they're not reciprocating or they're not getting it, then at least you know where to put your eggs in what basket. You know what I'm saying? Convey how you feel. Speak your mind, seek your truth, seek your freedom, seek what makes you happy, and don't lose sight of that. People who are meant for you will come to you. People who are a distraction will leave you. You need to allow that to happen in order for you to have space for the people, places, and things. I saw 1332 turn to 1333. In order for you to have the people, places, and things in your life fulfill that space, who are a part of your soul family, who do want to see you succeed. I saw 5:15 on my clock. You need to make the changes in your life to follow your inner guidance. Okay? Pisces, I feel like it needs to be said that whenever you're feeling so at unease, I saw 1420, 420, if that's significant to you. Whenever you feel at unease, you feel so emotionally unstable, you need to ground yourself. You need to ground yourself, Pisces. I mentioned this in another reading, but if you need to take off your shoes and walk barefoot outside or something, then do it. Whatever it is, whatever grounding that you do for you to feel grounded, to bring you back to center, to bring you back to this reality and not so up in your head about the past or the future or what people have said or done to you or what you have done or said to other people. Forgive yourself and forgive others, which I feel like you do. But do you really forgive yourself equally as you forgive others? There's a need for you to be as compassionate with yourself as you are with other people as well, Pisces. You do deserve to be compassionate to yourself, and I understand because we're always going to be our worst critic. But you choose to be your greatest ally or your worst foe. And it's important to give critique so that we can become a better version of ourselves. But if you find that your critique is so harsh that it causes you to not pursue what it is that you really want because you're being so harsh with yourself, then you need to change that shit. Okay, Pisces? That's why I'm seeing here for this. So, let's go on to the charms. This is my charm bowl. Hello. So the first charms that came out were the chain. So the chain makes me think of the devil card, which makes me think of bondage, which makes me think of feeling confused, feeling chained, feeling lost, feeling bound to someone, a person, place, or thing that is not serving you well, that brings you down, that makes you feel less than, that's not good for you. Then we have this little spiral, what are these called? Jump rings? This thing that you can open it up and put like a keychain and stuff. Which makes me think of cycles. So you may be caught up in vicious cycles in your mind that have literally been causing you to feel confused and lost and like you're not good enough or not capable of moving forward, which you are. You just need to, number 5, make the changes in your life that you need to make so that, so that you can pursue what it is that is important to you. And I feel like a deep part of this is connection. This was a best friend charm when I was in Puerto Rico. When I was in Japan. It came with a red one. I gave one to my friend. And then this was given to me by a friend in high school. This is the kanji for luck, and it has a horse on it. So again, there may be something about connection that is really significant to you that you really desire, but you may be struggling to pursue. Horses are strong, they're stable, they're noble, they're fast, they're all of that. And bunnies are also fast, and they're very, I was gonna say fertility. They're very, what's the word? Fertile. They're very fertile. So whatever it is that you want to manifest in your life right now, now is a fertile time for you to make the decision to focus on that. Whatever it is that you want to manifest, now is a good time. I see the Malta India, which makes me think of family. There's also an eye here, so don't feel bad for focusing on yourself. It is necessary for all of us to pursue what it is that we desire, to focus on ourselves, to work on ourselves, and to give ourselves time and space to relax, to recuperate, to focus, and to reevaluate what it is that we want in our life, and to let go of people, places, and things that don't resonate with that anymore, okay? So next up we have the frame, the picture frame. So I mentioned this in one of the last zodiac readings. If you were to take, if your whole life was a series of pictures, every connection, every person, place, and thing, everything, if it was a series of pictures, and you were in the future you 10, 20, 30, 50 years from now to look at the past, look at all these pictures, are you going to regret anything? Are you going to be like, man, you know what, I focused so much time and energy on this person or this place or this job or this, you know, whatever, when in reality I knew deep within myself that it wasn't fulfilling me? Then you need to cut it out. Don't wait until the future to realize that right now it's not what you want, when you know right now it's not what you want. Focus your time and energy on what you do want and what does resonate with you and what does bring you fertility, what does help you create and manifest your hopes and your dreams. And speaking of which, we have here the star, which makes me think of the star card. I saw 21, 23. 1, 2, 3 is about a new beginning, is about taking those steps necessary in order to have what it is that you desire. You cannot walk a mile without taking the first step. Okay? Continue to pursue your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations, what it is that really brings you fulfillment, what it is that really brings you hope and joy and clarity. And when you pursue the things that really do, then people, places, and things around you are going to align better with what it is that you want. The more that you focus on things that you don't want, the more you're going to get that. The more you focus your time and energy on what you do want and what does make you happy, the more that people, places, and things are going to align with you. Now we have here the keys, the lock and the key. I saw 22, 22. Don't hold yourself back. Don't keep to yourself to where you don't speak your mind, where you feel alone, where you feel all of that. That is a figment of your imagination. You're making yourself feel more lost and more confused and more isolated than you actually are. Acknowledge, appreciate, and understand the people, places, and things around you that really are in support of you, that really do want to see you succeed and see you heal and be happy. But you have to open up, okay, Pisces? It's the only way for people to truly understand what it is that you want, who you really are, is to open up about all of that. Open up with people that you feel safe, okay? Don't feel afraid to go after your dreams just because it seems so far away. Before we walk a mile, before we even take a step, we might be like, a mile is a lot. But then you take that first step, and then the second, and then the third, and then the next thing you know, you walked half a mile, and then you're like, oh, a mile isn't too bad. Maybe I could go walk another mile. Maybe I'll add another mile to this one. So the sense that I'm getting here is, from your perspective where you're at right now, you may be keeping yourself in self-limiting beliefs that is causing you to stay stuck and not really move forward towards what it is that you really want in your life. You have to open up. You have to go within yourself to figure it out, what it is that you really want, and align with it. And then pursue that. Okay, Pisces? You are strong. And no matter how much emotional instability you may be feeling, we all do. And that's natural and that's okay. But bring yourself back to center. Okay? Ground yourself when you feel at unease and when it's difficult for you to get your emotions in check. Okay? So, I love you guys. I hope that these messages resonated with you. I hope that they brought you hope, clarity, perspective into your situation. And it's important for you to remember that you do deserve to be happy and that you can have emotional fulfillment. You just have to be there for yourself and ground yourself when you feel unstable. Okay? So, I love you guys. Take care. Hugs. I hope to see you in the next reading, Pisces. Bye. Take care.